Hallo Leute und herzlich willkommen zurück zu Let's Stream Final Fantasy 16 New Game Plus im Final Fantasy Schwierigkeitsgrad Episode 15 und einen schönen Samstag wünsche ich euch allen. Die zweite ist ja immer die Samstagsfolge. I completely forgot. Auf jeden Fall, wir müssen nach Nordstedt. Ja, wir müssen nach Nordstedt. Wir müssen die Legierung einkaufen gehen. Klingt spannend, ich weiß. Shoppen. Klingt super spannend. Let's go. Oh Gott, Alter. Warte mal, die nächsten 3 Stunden.
Where's Jill?
Wir werden einfach nur... Uff. Wo ist Jill? Was Spectra? Jogger, bleib stehen, ich will dich streicheln.
You're right, boy.
Erstmal kühles Monster. Ah!
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. I won't have you spoiling another catch.
Here's Jill.
Pepio nuts? Can never tell.
Pepio-Nüsse. Wir könnten einen Mugel zu Rate ziehen, aber der ist gerade im Versteck, also...
How goes the hunt for ingredients?
I've only just started. I'm sure everything we need is somewhere amongst all these stalls, though. Why don't we split up and see? We'll take a couple of ingredients each.
All right. What am I looking for?
How about you look for the Pepio nuts and some garlic? I'll find the other things we need. We can meet by the gate when we're finished.
Sure.
They sell everything here at the market. Finding garlic and Pepio nuts won't take long.
Yeah, it shouldn't.
Up! You'll not find a bruised pippin in the bushel.
Fresh cuts. Come and get them before they're gone.
Any friend of the innkeeper is a friend of mine.
Knoblauch, let's go.
I trust it's all here. Good day.
Yeah, good day. To you as well. Die
How the
Nüsse.
hell is anyone supposed to afford that price?
Nüsse kriegen wir hin,
There's
ja.
talk that the Glassgate flood has finally spread to the worm.
But that'd mean half of Oriflamme's under ether.
Ja.
Oi, don't touch anything.
Dude, shut up.
Good riddance. That's everything. Let's see how Jill's getting on.
Ja, aber vielleicht sollten wir vorher noch einen kurzen Besuch bei der Madame machen, eventuell. War schon länger nicht mehr da. Maybe there's something new.
Did you hear? The gates to Heaven Hall in the Ahri were breached by someone. Or something. The steward was in town earlier looking for men to come and repair it. But no one was keen to help.
I wonder why.
How much longer do we have to be here? We should be in the Dominion, fighting and drinking and, well, mostly drinking.
Have you not heard? The capital has been abandoned. There's naught left here for anyone but ghosts.
I want to see you.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc?
Still no...
What a pleasant surprise.
Es gibt nichts noch. Okay, bye.
You are, of course, always welcome, Clive.
Yeah, I know things. But... Yeah.
Keep them pilchards nice and chilled. Won't have you spoiling another catch.
Did you find everything?
I did. Here.
Garlic and pepio nuts. Perfect. Now all that remains is for Harpocrates to somehow turn all this into what Mid needs to keep her engine cool. But before we head back, would you walk with me a while? Thank you for asking me to help you today. It makes a nice change.
It does. It's good to get away from all the battle and bloodshed for once. Just being here reminds me of when we were children. Do you remember? Walking down Market Street in Rosalith, taking in the sights and smells.
How could I forget? What with Torgal's antics. Remember how his nose would prick up at the scent of sausages? He'd go racing away and we'd have to go running after him. We wouldn't catch you now, would we, boy?
Was there anything you wanted to buy for yourself while we're here?
There was, yes. Well, sort of. Molly in the kitchens told me about a place that sells particularly good pies. Thought you might like to share one with me.
I would. Thank you.
And I saw some bread. Big white cobs like the baker back in Rosalith used to make. What do you think? I thought we might get some soup to dip it in. But then I tried a slice of the butcher's dry-cured ham and it was just... ah!
You all right?
Sorry. It's just... you're right. I really do feel like a child again being here with you. Clive. Is it wrong of me to enjoy this?
No, Jill. This is how life should be. And it's how our lives will be when our work is finally done. When we can live on our own terms.
I hope so. Thank you, Clive.
Ach, wenn ihr wüsstet. If you would know. But it's okay.
Well, I suppose we better be getting back. I need to give these ingredients to Harpocrates and Talia. I'll see you at the hideaway.
Take care.
I will. You too.
Ah, das war doch nett. Abgesehen davon, dass ich für 15 Minuten weg war, aber whatever, das kriegen die Leute auf YouTube ja nicht mit. Cut, cut, cut. Editing will be fun, I guess. It's okay, though. It's okay. So,
How Harpocrates is getting on with the moon dew.
Wollte ich gerade sagen. Harpocrates. It's time.
Welcome back. I hope you two had fun while I was busy helping Harpocrates.
Ist da jemand sauer?
Ah, Clive. Harpocrates has all the ingredients. We were just waiting for you.
Thanks.
How's work on the shielding progressing, Harpocrates?
Well, very well indeed. And thanks in no small part to your kind assistance. I was just explaining to Taya how we might best go about preparing the moon dew. And now that we have all the ingredients, we may begin.
You can count on me. I've mixed more than a few mysterious concoctions in my time.
I'm sure you have. What about the shielding itself?
Work is underway, under the watchful eyes of Bardolph and Obolus.
Apparently, it'll be ready soon.
Thank you. All of you.
Right then. Jill, would you join me in the infirmary? Many hands make light work and all that.
Of course.
Well, they will have some girls talk there, I guess. Talia ist aber auch Catch-Ruf.
Oh, and Clive, thank you. It was nice just being with you.
It appears our work here is almost at an end. A shame. I was enjoying playing the man of action for once. When both the shielding and the moon dew are ready, it will merely be a matter of applying the one to the other, followed by a rigorous process of testing and retesting, of course. Perhaps someone ought to warn young Mid of that.
Leave it to me. Thank you, Hippocrates.
No biggie. Wir sind fast soweit.
Well, I better go and give Mid the good news then.
My knowledge is yours. I do hope the moon dew works. I hardly dare imagine what Mid might say if it doesn't.
Yeah. Let's not think about it. Let's not think about it. No. Oh, da kommen auch noch große, schwierige, gefährliche, starke Gegner auf uns zu. It's gonna be fine though. Wenn ich so drüber nachdenke, was in Final Fantasy X auf uns zu. Ich meine, wir haben einen Bluescreen gekriegt. In der letzten Episode. Das hat ordentlich gesackt. Beziehungsweise nein. Einen Bluescreen kriegen wir erst Anfang nächste Episode. Hey, Achtung, Spoiler. Die endet in einem Bluescreen. Jedenfalls, wenn ich das hier richtig geplant habe, heißt das. Müsste ich doch mal schauen. Beziehungsweise nein, der Anfang der letzten Episode war Bluescreen. Nee, Anfang der ersten Episode, Anfang der Woche. Das ist ja die Samstag-Episode, das heißt Montag der Episode, das war ein Bluescreen. Also, wisst ihr was? Ignoriert mich einfach, wenn ich über Daten laber. Ich hab das alles selber nicht mehr so ganz auf dem Schirm.
Sorry to keep you waiting, Mid. But you'll be pleased to know that work on the shielding is underway.
You found something for it?
In a manner of speaking, Hippocrates knew of a substance that's highly resistant to heat, a coating that should provide the protection you need. He's supervising the construction and testing of the shielding as we speak.
Brilliant! I knew you wouldn't let me down.
Don't thank me. I'm just the errand boy.
Right then, better start working out how to bolt all these bits together. To the Black Hammer!
You know, when I got into the smithing game, I thought I'd be making swords and shields, not thermal bleeding didgeridoo-dahs.
Displacement stacks.
Same difference. Whatever you call it, I ain't putting it together in here. It's cramped enough as it is. Let's take this outside. Mid, you get all the parts lined up on the deck. I'll take care of the rest.
On my way!
Oh, and bring me the biggest hammer you can find. This is gonna require some precision walloping.
Einige Zeit später. There it is. We need 2 of those. Das sieht schon schwer aus. Die armen Leute, die das tragen müssen.
It's finished! It's finally finished!
Thank fuck for that. I'll be feeling my hammer arm for weeks.
Thank you, Clive, Blackthorn, everyone. That's 1 down and just 3 more to go.
I'm sorry.
Oh, didn't I tell you? The Enterprise has 4 mithril engines, and we'll be needing a displacement stack for each.
You don't mean...
Don't worry. Now they've got a finished one to work off, my gang in Canva can build the rest.
Good luck to them, I say. Right, I'm off to get a sling for this elbow. Any other work comes in, keep it to yourselves, eh?
Ich wollte schon sagen. 4. Ich dachte 2. Ja. Or it is.
What's the matter?
Nothing. Just daydreaming. Thinking about the Enterprise sailing off over the horizon to shores unknown. Searching for a land untouched by the Blight. Just like me and my dad planned. So if the worst came to the worst and every scrap of soil in the Twins turned black, we might still have a chance. That's what she was meant to be. You see, one last chance just in case we needed it. But now she's so close to being finished, I've realized I don't want her to be that. I don't want her to be just a lifeboat for us to cling to if things get desperate. I want people to sail aboard her by choice, not from the lack of it. In a world where we're not just trying to survive, but where we can actually live.
I'm working on that. And I'll do everything I can to get you what you want.
Don't you always? All right. My mind's made up. As soon as the Enterprise is fit to sail, I'm putting her under your command. Sod our plans, I'm trusting in yours.
Are you sure about this?
Something tells me it's what my dad would have wanted.
He'd be proud of you.
You were gonna visit his grave, weren't you?
I was. And you can come too now that your little project is finished.
Right. There's just one thing I need to finish up first. Won't be a mo.
All right. I'll let Otto know you're coming. Meet us in the mess when you're ready.
Aye, aye, Captain.
Oh god. We got new stuff.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship. Let's sail it around the lake.
Is that you done then? Mid's not roped you into building the rest of the board, has she?
No, she hasn't. And I'm really, really glad for that. Oh boy. Jetzt ist es aber Zeit für Sidequests.
I think Mid might need some help.
Well. Here, Sid. Reckon you might be just the man to help me out of a bit of bother, if you've a mind to.
Let's hear it.
Well, it's about this alembic the Chief's got me making. Lovely bit of kit it is. Bung in a solution you want splitting, and it will separate it out, just like that. Problem is, it won't always get rid of all the impurities. And with some of the stuff we need it for, that ain't good enough. Which is why I've been looking for something to filter the liquid we'll be cooking off. And that's where I was hoping you could help me out.
Sicher doch.
I imagine Ty could get some use out of this alembic too. Distilling medicines and the like. Alright. Why not?
Proper job!
So what exactly do you need for this filter?
Nothing but bomb ash'll do, says the chief. Gave me a sample she'd obtained from the university stores. Couldn't believe my eyes. You pour the blackest blight water through it, and it comes out clear as a mountain stream. So, I did a bit of reading about where I might be able to get hold of some. And do you know what I found out? It's only the blimmin' bones of a bomb king. They leave them behind when they die, see?
I take it that's where I come in.
If you wouldn't mind. I saw a billet on the hunt board for one just the other day. Would have gone myself, but, well, fighting dirty great balls of flame isn't exactly my forte. You, on the other hand...
All right. I'll see what I can do.
Thank you kindly. And a good hunting, eh?
Jawohl. Ein Bomberkönig.
I've tried to find a supplier for this stuff, but it's rare as Chocobo's teeth. Either someone brings down a bomb king and picks up the ash, or... I don't know. We wait for one to snuff it of old age.
Bis er dann Altersschwäche stirbt. Ja, nee, not in a million years. That's not gonna happen. We're on it. We're on it. We are on it. Da ist er. Der Topf Sunbreak. Der Topf Sunbreak. Hier ist Sunbreak. Wo haben wir denn den Topf? Der Topf. Hier. Ah ja, der Topf. Oh boy, that's sucky. Okay, dann nehmen wir mal zuerst mal
Ned told me she was building a ship.
das andere Ding an. So.
Sometimes help to build.
The Enterprise will have 4 mithril engines, each needing its own displacement stack. So just 3 more like this, and we'll be finished.
Hugo Kupka's dead, isn't he?
He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
It's no joke. Drake's Fang is gone. There's nothing left but a crater.
Yep.
Trouble with the ledgers. Shouldn't he be asking Otto for help?
He probably should. Yep.
What could be wrong with Torgor? He seemed well enough when I last saw him. Hopefully it's nothing. But I should speak to Blackthorn just in case.
Just in case, yes. Okay, where do I need to? You need to go everywhere. Yeah, I need to go everywhere. Let's go. Starten wir mit Schledorn.
Blackthorn, do you have a moment?
Not really, no.
This won't take long. I just wanted to ask how you're getting on. August was worried about you, that you might still be doubting your craft, even after learning the trick of that cuirass. Is there something else weighing on your mind? Perhaps sharing your thoughts might help.
That bastard's like a dog with a bone. Still, he's got a keen eye, I'll give him that. He's just, well, Karen showed me something. Something I've never seen before.
And that was?
A sword. An odd-looking thing with a single-edged blade. The metal itself wasn't anything to write home about, but fuck me, the edge on it. You could slice a man clean in two with a weapon like that, and he'd be halfway home before he even realised he'd been cut.
So that's what's troubling you?
Nah, no. Not troubling me exactly. More distracting. Can't stop thinking, how do you get an edge that sharp? It's driving me mad.
And if you knew how to do it, we could arm the curse breakers with even better blades.
That's about the size of it, yeah.
I'll see what I can find out. Sharper swords are always welcome. And we can't have our master blacksmith being distracted.
You're a soft touch, you know that. But I can't say I'm not grateful for it. Good luck, eh?
Thank you. Let's see what Karen knows about this sword.
She sold it.
What do you need? You ever wonder where the hell Karen finds all these treasures of hers? That blade. I've never seen anything like it in all my years as a blacksmith. The edge on that thing. Fuck me. My arm's still throbbing something fierce. When will I learn to say no to that girl?
Never. You will never learn to say no to Mid. Nobody ever does.
I heard what you told Nan about Kupka. Hopefully all our old friends can rest easy now.
I hope so too.
I got your note. You think something's wrong with Torgal?
So you can read. Congratulations. But I didn't say I were wrong with him. I said something weren't right. He's not been eating me treats. He used to love cracking the bones from Molly's boiled brown, but now he won't so much as look at him. Didn't like him. Which is why I'm of a mind that his mind's on something else. You've not been working him too hard, have you?
No harder than usual. Is that it, boy? Do you need a rest?
What was it you said he was? A frost wolf?
That's what the lawsman seems to think.
Then maybe this all has something to do with whatever it is that's woken inside him.
I suppose things have been different since Rosalith. Perhaps Hippocrates knows something.
Instead of everything, you mean? Perhaps.
You're looking well, Karen.
What do you want? Out with it.
I want to know about the sword you showed Blackthorn. Single-edged and extremely sharp.
Running around after him again, are you?
I suppose I am, yes. But I need to help him find out how to work an edge like that. It's driving him to distraction.
Little wonder, I suppose. There's not many like that make it as far as the twins, and those that do go straight into private collections, which made it nice and easy finding a buyer.
Can you tell me who bought it? Where is it now?
You think I tell people who my clients are? Suppose you're not likely to go nicking him off me, are you now? Fine. If you stop mooning at me like that. Lord Ignac's the man you want. Dalmekian bloke. Collects weapons and the like. And he's got more money than sense, which is why he's one of my favourite clients. Reckon he'll still be at the inn in Dallamil, where I left him.
Thank you, Karen.
Oh. And he's a touch eccentric. If you take my meaning.
I appreciate the warning.
A touch eccentric, huh? Okay. Good to know. Hippocrates.
Lawsman, I need to ask you about Torgal. Something's not right with him.
He isn't ill, is he?
I don't think so. But according to Lady Karen, he seems to have lost his appetite, which is certainly a new development. She says he's hardly been touching his bones of late, and she believes it may have something to do with what happened at Rosalith Castle.
I rather think she might be right, though not about his appetite. All canids are instinctively inclined to crack open bones for the rich marrow that resides within, and I see no reason why a frostwolf should be any different. Accordingly, I suspect it is not a lack of appetite that afflicts Torgal, but a surfeit of it. If we assume that his newfound magics require additional nourishment to sustain, it may well be that the bones Lady Karen is accustomed to providing are no longer sufficient. Frostwolves, after all, habitually prey upon far larger animals, whose bones may yield altogether different nutrients. As to where one might find a suitable substitute, some antelopes that graze the meadows of eastern Rosaria have been known to grow to a size more than double that of their lesser cousins.
I don't recall ever seeing any that large.
And little wonder. The oldest and largest such creatures rarely leave the safety of the highlands for fear of predators. The last elder antelope sighting I recall hearing about took place near Cressida, and that was long before the village was abandoned.
Even so, it seems like a good place to start.
Good hunting, Clive.
Danke sehr. Ich mag, dass sie die Lichtstrahlen hier einbefallen. It's quite nice.
Is that the thing Tomes helped to build? Yeah. He said it was some sort of chimney stack.
Must be quite a fireplace.
Mid told me she was building a ship.
Really? That's a ship. Let's sail it round the lake.
Clive, did you get my letter?
That's why I'm here.
Shh. Otto might be listening.
Is this better?
A little. Listen, I've some bad news. It turns out the hideaway may be slightly behind in its payment to certain lenders, and it may be my fault. But I swear to the goddess, I thought I had the numbers square. Sadly, that square turned out to be more of a circle. Zero, you might say. I can straighten it out, I swear, but it's going to take some time, and I'm going to need help keeping it from Otto.
Bit late for that, I'd say.
There you are! What a surprise!
So let me get this straight. You forget to pay our lenders what they're due, and instead of coming straight to me, you get Clive to come to you. And I hope he'll dig you out of the hole you've dug for yourself. Clive, the man in charge of the place you've been cheerfully trying to bankrupt. And you thought this was a cunning plan. Why? Well, who needs paying?
Oh, just Martha. And the dame. And, well, Lady Karen. But only 500 talents.
We owe 3 of our most trusted friends 5 million gil.
Each. 5 million each. They lent us the bulk of the money we used to rebuild the hideaway, you see, and, well, I must have made some sort of oversight.
Those ledgers were my responsibility, and it was my decision to entrust them to you. This is my fault.
Do we have that much to hand? I can always ask my uncle.
No, we don't. And no, you won't. We've lightened Lord Rosfield's purse enough. After the king's ransom we had off him, he deserves better than to see our begging bowl. Besides, we'll need to learn to stand on our own if we're gonna make this work.
All right. But that doesn't mean you have to shoulder the burden yourself. Is there anything I can do to help?
There might be. How'd you fancy taking these to Martha and the dame?
Rocks.
Rocks, he says. Worth 1,000 talents apiece, these are. A little something Sid and I set aside for when times got lean. And I reckon 15 million in overdue debt probably qualifies. I just hope our associates' eyes are a bit more discerning than yours.
I'm sure there will be.
Should be me making the rounds, really. But you know how it is with this place. Orders to bark, arses to wipe, and all that.
I know. Which is why I don't mind going in your place.
Go. Do you know why I only gave Master Clive here 2 star rubies?
Because you'd rather Lady Karen killed me.
Because I'd rather Lady Karen killed you. Yes.
Well, I suppose this is goodbye then.
Don't worry. I'm sure Karen will understand.
Really? Do you think so?
No, I don't.
Oh, rest in peace, dude. You're so
Fancy a look at the list, do you? I'm sorry to drag you into this, Master Clive. It's just I couldn't think who else to ask, and you're always so willing to help everyone. Don't be a stranger, eh?
Yeah. Yeah, I won't be. Good, time to move. Starten wir mal hier. Das Schwert. Büschelledorn.
People take notice of wealthy men. Shouldn't be too hard to track down Karen's collector.
Back again, are you? Any more trouble and you'll be barred for life, however deep your friends' pockets might be.
I'm sorry.
Drake's fang is gone. The whole mother crystal gone. What are we gonna do?
Calm yourself. We don't know for sure. It could have just been a tremor.
Here, you. Listen. I've got this theory. The fallen. I don't think they all fell. Some of them are still living among us. You could be one of them. I could be one of them.
Okay, he's talking gibberish. Das ist eigentlich eine sehr schicke Bar. Nice.
Welcome. If you're hoping for a bed, I'm afraid you'll have to look elsewhere. One of our wealthier patrons has purchased the use of every room, hoping to keep out the riffraff, as he puts it.
Oh, that's gonna be him, I guess. Well, money talks, right? Und er ist ganz hinten.
My reputation will be ruined! Ruined!
Calm yourself, Lord Ignac, I beg of you, before you do yourself a mischief.
Pardon the intrusion, but...
Out! Get out! I paid for these rooms so I wouldn't be disturbed. Leave me be!
Please, allow me to apologize. His lordship is going through a difficult time, and he's never been fond of guests arriving unannounced.
Radim! Get rid of the filthy oaf this instant!
Very good, Lord Ignac. Would you mind stepping outside for a moment?
Ja, sehr exzentrisch.
I'm sorry if I've caused you any trouble.
That? Oh, no. That's just how his lordship is. Though the morning's events have left him somewhat fractious. He's been dispossessed of his luggage, you see. The thieves also made away with a considerable amount of coin. Coin the innkeeper will soon be keen to collect.
I don't suppose a certain blade was among the stolen items. A single-edged sword. It was purchased from a merchant friend of mine.
Ah, you know Lady Karen. Yes, I'm afraid it was.
Then I'll retrieve Lord Ignac's luggage. But I have one condition.
You have but to state it. You are welcome to anything that is within my power to grant.
I want an audience with Lord Ignac. A few minutes should be enough. Then I'll be on my way.
A condition I would be a fool to refuse. Of course, you shall have your audience.
I don't suppose you saw where the thieves went?
I did not, no. Though some discreet inquiries made on his lordship's behalf mean that I know where you might find them. The bandit's bed. Every ill-gotten coin in Dalamal is said to pass through that disreputable corner of the Valcroy.
And that's where I'm heading.
I shall speak to Lord Ignac in your absence, and arrange for an audience upon your triumphant return.
That will be very kind of you.
Farewell, and best of luck.
Ah, Dominik hat was geschickt. What is it? Oh Gott, Elfenlied.
It's a wonder the Republic tolerates the existence of the bandit's bed. You would have thought a few dozen good men might put an end to the problem. Then again, what commander would want to march his troop into the Valcroy?
I don't know. A stupid crazy one, maybe? Let's get there at once and, yeah, finish the rest. Ambrosia! Oh mein Gott, ich habe Ambrosia in der Aufzählung vergessen beim letzten Mal. Yes! Whatever. It's absolut. not fighting you. Or maybe I'm fighting you. Wait a second.
You deserve a rest.
Das Aufladen meiner Limitrausch-Anzeige gerade ziemlich gut gebrauchen, to be honest.
Good girl.
Faster!
Thanks, girl.
To me, Blades! You're finished! Go for it!
Damit sollten wir dann, glaube ich, auch schon die 3000 haben. Ja. Die 3000, die wir brauchen. Um Titan zu meistern. Gut, die nächsten sind dann 1300. Die ist es ja echt nicht mehr. Viel ist es echt nicht mehr. Completely forgot, meine Medizin zu nehmen, to be honest. My medicine. Take it now. Ich hasse Pillen schlucken, Alter. Geh mir so auf den Piss. They are the next dogs. Oh, wait. Let's see. It's okay.
All yours, Torgal! Get him! This one! Get him! Go, Torgal!
Das ist eine Menge. Und ich glaube, sobald wir die letzten erreicht haben, mehr oder weniger, können wir uns darauf konzentrieren, mehr.
Be safe.
This one.
Wo ist der? What? Ja, darauf können wir uns dann konzentrieren. Ich habe Nachtschicht. Oh! Ah, okay. Trip. Ja, Nachtschicht. It kinda sucks. But it is what it is, isn't it?
company! Come on, lads, let's tear the bastard's head off! Mogul, kill! All yours, Torgal!
This must be Ignac's luggage. Nothing seems to be damaged. All right. Let's get it back to Delamel.
I hear I have you to thank for the return of my effects. What shall I call you, my good man?
Wyvern. Glad to make your acquaintance.
A formidable name indeed. Well, Wyvern, I appear to be in your debt. Redeem here tells me you wished for an audience. Is that all?
A few moments of your time should suffice, yes.
You're a peculiar fellow, Wyvern. All right, speak.
Master Wyvern was wondering if you could tell him about a certain single-edged sword you recently acquired.
Oh, a true work of art, that one. Karen drove me hard on the price, but I would have sold her Radim here to get my hands on that sword. It was made in the Outer Isles, far beyond the Twins, and is used exclusively by the practitioners of a unique school of swordsmanship. They believe no combat should ever exceed a single strike and hone their blades to such perfection that none ever does. Each sword is made for that one perfect stroke, and for that stroke only. They crack upon a second blow. There's a brutal sort of beauty to it, really.
But how do they hone such an edge?
Fine question. Why, they use a whetstone, of course. Whetstones, rather. A whole array of them, ranging from the coarse to the fine. 10,000 licks with the sharpening stone, then 10,000 more. But it is the final stone which lends the blade its legendary sharpness. A mineral quite foreign to this great realm of ours. And that is the key. The secret ingredient. Wyvern, it occurs to me that my little lecture is hardly equal to services rendered. Take this, together with my regards. The very stone of which I spoke, far rarer among collectors than even the blade itself. and a far more fitting payment.
Thank you.
Pardon the intrusion, my lordship. However, it is long past time we prepared ourselves to depart.
So it is. I am locked in bitter competition with a rival collector of curiosities. I am one step ahead of the unscrupulous scoundrel, but he is hard at my heels.
Are there many other collectors out there?
Too many to count, but only one do I consider my nemesis. Lord Byron Rosfield, and is a perennial thorn in my side.
I can imagine.
Farewell, Wyvern, may our paths cross again. Radim, we mustn't dawdle.
I think his lordship is rather taken with you, Master Wyvern. Thank you again for your assistance. Coming, my lordship. I'll be right there.
Oh, wenn er wüsste, dass es unser Onkel ist. Nemesis Byron Rustfield.
Trust Uncle Byron to find such an interesting rival. Now, let's see what Blackthorn makes of this whetstone, shall we?
Yes, but not yet. We have still stuff to do, and I'm gonna go here nonetheless. For now. That's overdue by now. Einen kleinen Ort.
Good girl.
Ich brauche wieder 2000. I need 2K.
Over here!
And kill the scorpions. No. Das Wasser, das Grüne, das Türkise, es ist lovely to watch. Lieblich anzusehen.
Let's go.
Miteinander zusammen.
Ja!
Be safe.
Gut, wir sind beim letzten Mal den linken Weg lang gegangen. Da gab es auch Skorpione. But it's okay.
This one.
Gut. Schwierig wird's erst gleich. Ja, schwierig wird's erst gleich.
Too slow. Over here. Well done, Tomahawk.
Tanky sein.
Go, Tomahawk.
Get over here.
This one. Attack. This one. Go, Tomahawk. This one.
Warum müssen die so tanky sein? For real. Ja, in der Mitte ist das zwei Bälle.
Nice try. Not good. That's all ready.
God damn it. Goddammit, der Fight war schwierig. Nee, aber die Dinger sind immer schwierig. Die Dinger sind immer schwierig. Diese Ruinen überall. I love it. I really love it. I really like it. So. Diesmal gehen wir hier links.
Over here! Get him!
Krieg ich einen Schadder, wenn ich das sehe. Ich bei der Gelegenheit gleich auch hier lang. Die auf der anderen Seite lang. Einfach nur wegen der Komplettheit halber. Wegen den 3 Spacken. Noch 700 Fertigkeitenpunkte und wir können die ersten davon auch schon verbessern. Und nein, können wir jetzt schon machen. Und jetzt wollen wir 2000. Oh boy. That's a lot.
Come on.
Auf der anderen Seite, wenn ich darüber nachdenke, wie schnell wir den ganzen Kram kriegen, ist es doch gar nicht mal so viel.
Thanks, girl.
Und hier finden wir dann gleich das Ding.
No holding back. Nice try. Over here! This way. This one. Get him. Sickle. This one. Over here. This one. Nice try. This one. Sickle. Oh, good.
Meine Güte. We found this one at least. Wir werden uns ein bisschen von unserem Leben da hinten zurückholen müssen. Aber es ist gut, das Ganze vielleicht early hinter uns zu bringen, als länger damit zu brauchen.
This one. Farewell.
Ja, und dann nach da. Da können wir noch nicht hin, aber nach. Komm mal, Rosia. Wir können uns gleich ein bisschen heilen. Ein bisschen. Ein Körper. Gotta be kidding me, right?
I needed that. No mistakes. Come on. You're a fine hound.
Tränke kaufen müssen. Oh boy. That's a lot of damage. Wie viel haben wir? Gut so 9. Wir haben also noch, Zeit. das Ding ist zu. That thing's closed off. Well, that's okay. Oh God, what do you wanted? Slash needed. Stimmt. Ich bin nie hierher zurückgekommen, um zu schauen, wie sich die Kolonie macht. Ich glaube, dieses Mal will ich das einfach mal machen. Einfach mal gucken, ob die Umsiedlung schon stattgefunden hat. Die Träger. Und ob die Träger sich hier ein schönes Hütchen oder so gemacht haben. Einen schönen Ort zum Leben. Weil, ja, das alles gut instand setzen. Dann hast du hier einen schönen Ort zum Leben, mehr oder weniger. Yeah, okay, you got.
This must have been a fishing village before everyone left.
Wenn ich das gerade so sehe, den Damage den Torgal gemacht hat. Torgal macht einen Haufen Damage. Like, richtig viel. Den Palmnetz. It's quite nice. Aber ja, that's before everyone left. Ist das so eine Sache? As well. Everyone left. Ja. Ja, okay, das in Stand zu setzen. This will take long ass time. Dass es hier aber auch noch Fliegen gibt. Hm. Wobei, so in der Nähe vom Fluss. Wait, das sind ja keine Fliegen. Das sind dann Mücken. Oh no. Oh no. Drecksviecher. Sind die in den Tod? Allesamt. Und hier kommen dunkle Erinnerungen an das, was war und das, was sein wird.
This one.
Wie viel brauche ich noch mal? Das waren 2000, oder? Ja, es sind 2000. Ja. Aber gut, dass ich das Kampfsystem nicht so krass verlernt habe, wie ich ursprünglich eigentlich dachte. Ist ja schon ein Weilchen her. Zugegeben, nicht für YouTube, aber für mich persönlich. Das ist schon knapp einen Monat her, dass ich das jetzt mal FF16 gespielt habe. Sehen wir einander. Das Biest, wie es in der Arena schleicht. Okay. That's it, I guess. Was Exploration hier angeht. Der Rest ist noch abgesperrt. Können wir das nächste Mal einfach durchrennen, theoretisch. Ja, wir können das nächste Mal dann einfach durchrennen. Well, Martha. Weiter mit den Sidequests. Die habe ich nämlich nicht vergessen.
Clive, we weren't expecting you.
I wasn't expecting to be here, but it seems we still owe you a considerable amount of coin for your help with our rebuilding efforts. And though I doubt it's what you were expecting, we were hoping you'd take this as payment.
A star ruby? I can't accept this. It's worth at least twice what you owe me. More if you can find yourself the right buyer.
Think of the difference as interest.
Interest? If word got out I charged that much, no one would ever borrow from me again. Anyway, why are you the one here asking me about this? I'd have expected Otto. Bit much sending the Lord Marquis out to settle your debts, isn't it? The old goat working himself to death again.
Something like that. Most days I think he's the only reason the hideaway's still standing.
Same as always, eh? Back when the place was nothing but a twinkle in the eye of a recently retired Lord Commander, word is he was the first one Sid reached out to. Probably knew that without his strong arm and level head, the idea would never get off the ground. Sid may have been the face of the hideaway, but Otto's always been the backbone. And when Sid passed away, we were all worried that would be the end of it. That Otto would just give up.
His death was hard on everyone. But it must have hit Otto hardest of all.
But he didn't give up, did he? Quite the opposite, in fact. If I recall, he was the one who nominated you as Sid's replacement, and rallied the rest around you. I reckon what he saw in Sid, he saw in you too. And don't we all? Doesn't hurt that you're half as stubborn and twice as handsome, neither. That, and you keep good company.
I suppose I do.
Ja, und ich hab's ja gerade gesehen. Bei 10 Viewers. Promocode für 10 Viewers. Jemand, der möglicherweise einen Bann umgeht. Dein Pech ist, ich spiele gerade nicht auf PC, sondern auf PlayStation. Das heißt, ich habe den PC frei und kann dich direkt selber bannen. Bye bye!
Suppose now I have to find someone who can actually afford a star ruby.
Ha! True. Kann ich auch so finden. Dieser Housing-Style ist auch cool. Wizard Undefined 1814. Es lohnt sich eh nicht, den Namen zu merken, weil der Dude ist Band. Band for life.
Let's go.
Da lohnt es sich echt nicht, sich irgendwelche Namen zu merken. Isabel, das war ihr Name. Oh ja, true. Hier sind die größeren Zellen. Shit.
But it's certainly quiet. If I were a giant antelope, I'd see by just place.
Okay, you asked for this. You're going to die now.
Nice try.
You asked for this.
Over here! Get him! This one. Sick him! This one.
Nicht mit. Leben und leben lassen, aber wenn ihr mich angreift, dann zeige ich keine Gnade. So. Irgendwo hier in diesem extremen, da sind sie.
I doubt we'll find one bigger than that. You hungry, Torgal?
Tut mir schon ein bisschen leid um die Viecher, to be honest. Ade.
Now. Will it be enough, I wonder?
Oh, wie er sich freute mit den Knochen. That's sweet.
I say that answers my question. Which means we owe the lawsmen our thanks. just a big puppy, aren't you? A very big puppy. You do know you can take that with you, Torgal. Lady Karen will be relieved to hear you've got your appetite back. Come on, boy. You all right, boy?
Ja, okay, hier sind wir dann durch. Und dann ist es sowohl in Nordstadt als auch hier. Latschen wir erstmal nach Nordstadt. Bringt das hinter uns.
There's talk that the Glassgate flood has finally spread to the world.
Sorry.
Did you hear? The gates to heaven.
I want to see you again.
What am I going to do without sweet water and oil of talc? Still no caravan from the...
Milady, I come bearing gifts.
Gifts? Whatever is the occasion. Oh my. Clive, you really have outdone yourself.
Otto asked me to give it to you. To settle the Hideaway's debt with the Veil. And to compensate you for the time it took us to do so.
You disappoint me, Clive. I thought you might finally be warming to me. Tell Otto he can keep his baubles. I tried to tell him as much the first time around. The man owes me nothing, nor does the Hideaway. My contribution to the restoration effort was made freely and willingly. It was the least I could do.
You once told me Sid did you a kindness. I'd like to do the same. Please, accept it. For my sake. And for Otto's. For all of us. For all you've done.
It is rather fetching, isn't it? Very well. Otto is lucky to have you, Clive. I doubt anything could ever replace his son. But you and the others at the Hideaway are the closest thing he has to family.
Otto had a son.
Long ago, yes. Sid told me Otto lost him when he was just a boy, and blamed himself for not being able to stop it. I don't know how it happened, whether there was anything he could have done, but it was clear that it weighed heavily on him.
I didn't know.
How could you have? I doubt anyone did. Besides Sid, I've never met a man more keen to bear his sorrows in stoic silence. An ill habit, given that both have always been surrounded by friends desperate to help them.
I'm beginning to see that. Go will want to know the stones were delivered. If he's still with us.
But first, we gotta kill a thing. Und ich glaube, ich kann hier wieder einen Two-Parter draus machen. Ich glaube das nicht, nur ich bin mir sicher, ich kann hier wieder einen Two-Parter draus machen. Dann kann ich auch nachgucken, wie viel... Ach, come on. Wie viel gecuttet werden muss und wann. Königsbomber. Ich sollte einen Heiltrank trinken davor, definitiv. Ich war ja schon.
Back to the stables, girl.
Ja. Ja, die Truhen sind gelootet. Wir waren ja schon.
Let's go. Fly, Ambrosia.
Und ab nach hier. Ach ja. Okay, ich sollte echt aufpassen, wo ich hinrenne. Okay, da ist der Bomber drin. Das sollte keine zu großen Probleme machen. Hoffe ich. Sieht schon creepy aus. Königsbomber. Dann B. 20.000.
Look what we have here. Greetings, Your Majesty.
Aber ja, ich habe vergessen, dass der Bomber keine so eine Helferzeuge gar nicht hat. Oh mein Gott! Okay. Well. Hätte ich mal gewusst, dass sie respawnen. Okay, we're gonna do it again. Wir müssen ein bisschen leiser sein. Ein bisschen leiser. Ein bisschen mehr Oh mein Gott, for real. Hier starten wir. Oh, this is going to be
run like the wind.
Horrendous, no, isn't it? Well then. Say, let's get a bomber. Am besten bursten wir ihn instant down. It's gotta be the way.
Be safe. It's us or them.
Dein Ernst. Das ist nicht dein Ernst. Wohl, aller guten Dinge sind drei, ne? Wie viele? 2. Okay.
Faster.
Okay, we can do this. Wir können das schaffen. Wir können das definitiv schaffen. We can definitely do this. Aller guten Dinge sind 3. Wir werden einfach instant das Ding poppen. Für den Anfang so viel Damage machen wie möglich. Über unsere Abilities.
better already.
Ich kann nicht richtig dodgen. Okay, we got it. We absolutely got it.
Your reign is over. Now to collect the ash. I should probably have brought it. This looks like the stuff. Let's see if there's any more.
Roger Shovel wahrscheinlich. Wollte er sagen.
That should do it. If Hawaii needs more than this, he can fetch it himself.
Definitiv, I'm not gonna do this again. Okay. Zurück ins Versteck. Und dann das Sidequests abgeben.
I noticed you and Torgal had gone off somewhere. Take him for a walk, did you?
You could say that.
So, Molly's leftovers weren't good enough, eh? That'll teach me for treating you like you're still a pup. All right, no need to shout. Now we know what you're after, I can see about getting some in.
Speaking of which, I brought one for later. Can I leave it with you?
You can, aye. I'm nice like that. In return, you can thank Tomes for me. The bloody know-it-all.
I was just on my way to see him.
Yep. Just on our way to see him. That didn't feel so good.
Ah, Clive. Were you able to locate your quarry?
We were indeed, Lawsman. You pointed us in exactly the right direction. And Torgal's been a very happy hound ever since.
Very good, very good.
Lady Karen sends her thanks, by the way, for your part in solving the mystery.
Ah. But that reminds me. After your last visit, I found myself pondering Torgal's talents. Do you recall our conversation concerning Lady Jill's role in Torgal's transformation?
About how she somehow woke the power within him?
Precisely that. A reasonable conclusion, I thought, but one which raised certain questions in my mind. You see, the Fenrir of legend served Shiva and Shiva alone. And while the powers attributed to him are certainly impressive, the records imply they are somewhat different in nature to those you described Torgal as having used.
What are you suggesting?
That Torgal may be the beneficiary of more than one icon's power. Consider that in addition to Lady Jill, he has served as a loyal companion to you, your brother, and even the late Cid. In short, the icons hitherto near at hand, or should I say at paw, have been diverse and plenty, and that number has only grown as the realm's dominance have fallen to your sword. One can but speculate as to how all of this has affected Torgal.
He has seemed more fierce of late.
And if I am not mistaken, he will grow fiercer still. We are fortunate indeed to be able to count him amongst our allies and not our adversaries.
Oh, he's more than an ally. He's a friend.
Abgeschlossen.
How good it is to see you, Clive. You know, I sometimes forget that the study of history can have practical benefits. Do thank Mid for reminding me of that.
Oh, I will. I will. Hier rum. Ich frage mich eigentlich, warum hier ein Kronleuchter ist. Es ist hier nie Nacht. Und wer bitte soll den anzünden da oben? Der ist an keinem... Da ist keine Seilwinde. Außer das Ding ist versteckt und geht in die... Oder die Richtung. Ja. Oh, für die Ästhetik ist es gut.
Sorry for the wait. But hopefully you'll agree it was worth it.
You learned something about that sword then?
I did better than that.
A whetstone?
Yes. But not one you'll find anywhere in Valisthea.
No wonder I couldn't get the same finish on the grinding wheel. One hit and all done, eh? Might not be so bad if all you ever fought were duels. But good luck on the battlefield. Your second opponent would be your last, no matter how good you were.
Even so, is there some way it could be used to give the curse breakers an edge?
I think so, yeah. With this whetstone and the right kind of steel, I could probably even make a twin of the blade that rattled me. But there'd be no replacing this little rock once I worn it down to a sliver. I reckon we get a dozen swords from it, if that. Swords that the curse breakers wouldn't know how to wield properly, and that would see them through a single fire piece. Nah, no point trying to copy that thing. Be about as much use as a wax anvil. But finishing our blades with a whetstone this fine, now that's something to consider. And what's finer than fallen masonry, eh? Or more hard-wearing, for that matter. Just imagine it. Good Valisthean steel with an edge as sharp as any found in the Outer Isles. I won't make a copy, nah. I'll make something much better.
I'm sure the curse breakers will be delighted. Just don't push yourself too hard.
Don't you worry about me, sunshine. I've been working day and night since I was half your age, and I'll still be here when you're long gone. Hey, thanks, Clive. I mean it. I owe you one, August too. It's good to know someone's looking out for me.
He'll be happy to hear you said that.
And I'll see that my debt to you's paid. First new blade I make's got your name on it. You come and find me when you've got the materials.
All right. I will.
Die Rechte hat. Er wird noch lange da sein, selbst wenn wir schon lange weg sind. Vorausgesetzt, wir sterben wirklich am Ende. We will see. Excalibur. Nun können wir es schon schmieden. Eventuell.
What do you need? What's Sanctfordian, dear?
Veredeltes Excalibur. Then.
Not bad, if I do say so myself.
Verstärken. Ah.
My best work, but it'll do. Yeah, that should do ya. My best work, but it'll do. And?
Nice. I like it. Es hat schicken Schneid zu. Schicken Schneid. Looks nice. Vielleicht kriegen wir sogar so noch etwas an Hauptstory fertig hier. Heute. Ziemlich sicher sogar. Ziemlich sicher sogar.
I have done it, Sid. I have learned all the letters.
So, my boy. I got what you asked for.
All right there, Sid? How's that hunt for the bomb ash going?
I have it here.
That's the stuff. And plenty of it, too. Enough to keep the alembic bubbling away for a good old while. You're a gent, Sid. Let nothing say otherwise. Right then, let's get this contraption up and running.
Wie enthusiastisch er ist. Ich meine, wäre ich auch. Aber ist schon irgendwie sweet. Minimal. Einige Zeit später und hier haben wir die Destille.
We have it. The Telemon Alembic. And it works just like the chief said it would.
Very impressive.
Says the man who cut down a burning boulder. Speaking of which, I still haven't returned the favor.
There's no need. The good it will do for the hideaway is reward enough.
Don't be silly. Why don't you let me take a look at that bag of yours? The one you keep your potions in. Reckon I could work some magic on that.
What kind of magic?
Well, we happen to have isolated a substance in our test run of the alembic that I reckon will make even the toughest lever supple as anything. Thought we might use it to breathe new life into old boots and the like. Save the hideaway a few gil. But I reckon if we slap a bit on your bag, it'll loosen it up enough for you to squeeze in a bottle or two more.
Well, it can't hurt to try, I suppose.
That's the spirit. Leave it with me. I'll only be a mo.
Nice. Und damit ist unsere Tasche besser. Inventar erweitert. Sweet.
Well, what do you reckon?
It certainly feels more flexible.
Right? Told you.
Thank you. I think.
No. Thank you for supporting Mid and the rest of us in our endeavors. Without you, we'd never have been able to discover wonders like that stuff I rubbed on your bag. And I'm telling you, there's plenty more where that came from.
Nice.
That leather loosener was only the first of the discoveries the Alembic gonna help us make. Just you wait, Sid. Just you wait!
Oh, I will. Und bleibt mir nichts anderes übrig, als zu warten. And I will.
It might need some help.
Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Ist irgendwas Neues? Nope.
Let me know if you find any books worth reading.
Oh, we've hundreds of them in the shelves. Why don't I show you round one day?
Goat. Still alive, I see. So Lady Karen accepted the ruby.
Ah, about that. I tried my best, but she was just too stubborn to take it. She threw it right back in my face, in fact, and told me I could stick my stupid stone where the sun don't shine.
Karen refused payment.
I hope it wasn't something I said.
I'm sure you were as tactful as ever. Let me see what I can do.
Oh, wonderful. I hope you have better luck than I did.
Yeah, me too.
They told me she was building a ship.
Is that the thing Tomes helped with?
Da, 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 da. Sorry.
Lady Karen, Goad tells me you weren't happy with our offer. Would you prefer the debt was repaid in coin?
What debt? I don't recall lending any of you like me hard-earned gil. I may have tossed a talent or two in the Hideaway's coffers, but those were donations, and you can hardly call it charity if you go asking for it back.
Of course not. But one good turn deserves another. And our circumstances have changed. Surely you wouldn't shun the gratitude of a pauper who happened to have become a prince.
Oh, so you're a prince now, are you? Fine. But I'm selling it and taking what I'm owed, then you're getting the rest whether you like it or not. Where'd you even get this? A decent trader might nab 1,000 talents for a star ruby. A canny one, meanwhile, might claim it were nicked from the belt of Sid the Outlaw himself and ask twice as much. Might be I already have a buyer in mind. Might be you even know her. A fine continental maid whose beauty's only eclipsed by a guile in commerce. You wouldn't mind, would you?
Not at all. Just be sure to tell her that it's always a pleasure doing business.
Ich bin mir ziemlich sicher, die haben über Rowena gesprochen in dem Moment. Die haben sowas von über Rowena gesprochen. Giftschlange.
I hear you ended up delivering all 3 stones. Thanks to this lump. I sometimes wonder what I pay you for.
Speaking of which, I still haven't been paid last month's wages.
Oh, so you remember what's owed to you then? Get your ass behind that disc of yours and don't get up before those ledgers are square.
Right away.
I've seen that before.
You have, yeah. Plenty of times. It was the only goblet Sid ever used. Either out of habit, or because the filthy sod couldn't be bothered to find a clean one.
I knew so little about him.
Like most people.
Martha and the Dame both seem to have fond memories of him.
Huh. I bet they do.
How long did you know Sid before he...
Before he died. 20 summers, give or take. Back in the day, I was a purser on a trade ship, which is where I met him. He bought passage to... I forget where. And having nothing better to do on the long nights, we sat up drinking Island rum till the morning bell dragged me back to my duties. Quit my post not long after that, on account of making a fine maiden's belly fat. But me and Sid stayed close, promising we'd one day sail the seas again. That was before fate stepped in and said she was having none of it. The magic woke inside my son soon after his first name day, and there was no hiding his knack.
Couldn't you and your family have?
My family were the ones who summoned the constable, wanted the monster taken away. I couldn't turn my back on him, forget what I felt, and I couldn't for the life of me understand how they could. Luckily, Sid was of the same mind as me. It was him who stood beside me when all I wanted was to tear the whole world down. Him who cried for me when I had no tears left of my own. Him who swore he'd do everything he could to stop it from happening again. And he was true to his word, too. Left the Royal Army once and for all. His ranks, his ribbons, gone. Just like that. Threw away everything he had. All to right a wrong that no one else had the courage to face. I knew then I'd follow that man to the ends of the earth.
Ist harter Tobak. Oh boy. That's hard. And follow him they did.
He was always too clever for his own good, was Sid. Saw the world for what it really was, while the rest of us were content to go along with the lie we were shown. And it can't have been easy, bearing that burden alone. But he didn't let it stop him. He never lost faith in what he believed was right. And that gave us faith in him. Faith he'd steer us true. So I swore to myself that I'd always be right behind him, ready to catch the stubborn sod, if ever he should fall. But I couldn't even do that. Ignore me, just the ramblings of a tired old man. Leave that lot. I'll tidy it up in a bit.
This is Sid's handwriting. Dear Otto.
I may be drunk, but I wanted you to know this place would be fucked without you. Love you, you grumpy old sod.
This note.
What about it?
Sid was right. Without you, we'd all be lost.
He should have bloody well said so then. Just once. Before he went. But then, why would he? Him, or anyone? I'd only have told him to piss off. You're wrong, though. Both of you. It was never just me keeping the hideaway afloat. It was all of us. I just shove people in the right direction. I barely seem to be able to do that anymore.
Would you rather go at the helm?
Well, maybe I've got a few more years left in me.
I'm going to hold you to that, Otto.
Before you go, Sid would have wanted you to have this.
But that's...
This'll do me just fine. Thanks for the ray of sunshine. I'll see if I can't pay you back.
Already have.
Abschied. Ein Tränchen ins Auge. Sitzkelch.
Is that you done then? Mid's not roped you into building the rest of the board, has she?
Welcome to the Patron's Whisper. Your benefactors are a generous lot. You earned this. Best of luck out there, Sid.
Schauen wir uns auch mal
It told me she was building a ship.
Gral an und dann können wir danach direkt dieses Hauptquest weitermachen. Won't take long. Won't take long at all. Und wir können eventuell gerade mal ganz kurz
What do you need?
was verbessern.
What's that for you, dear? Not my best work, but it'll do.
And? He cracked the crystal too? You're joking.
Sie haben noch so viel vor uns. Der Kelch. We're gonna get it all back. We're gonna get it all back. Dann reden wir jetzt aber erstmal mit Otto. Der Sack. Der alte sentimentale Sack. Genauso. I'm the fucking same. I'm the freaking same. Let's go.
All right, Clive. As STRIX. We'd finished sending half the hideaway traipsing across the twins, has she? I swear, that girl'd do anything to put off visiting her old dad's grave. No excuses now, though, eh?
Not quite. She said there was one final thing she had to take care of. I'm sure she'll be finished soon enough.
She said that? In those words?
She did, yes.
Clive? Were you born yesterday or something? There is no thing. She'll probably be halfway to Canva by now.
Mid. I might still be able to catch her.
Ach, mate.
She's got to visit her old man's grave sooner or later.
So. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da.
Obolus, have you seen Mid?
Yep. In a boat, going that way.
Then I'm too late.
You in a hurry and all, are you? No, I offered to take her across, but she wouldn't wait. Just paid for a dinghy and rowed off. Oars going like the clappers. Got some life in her, ain't she? But anyway, I was on my way up to see you, as it happens. Got a letter for you. Urgent, by the sound of it. One of your uncle's men said I was to hand it to you in person, post-bleeding haste. And you're here now.
Thank you, Obelith.
Don't mention it.
What tidings, Uncle?
Dein Lieblingsonkel. Ja.
Trouble in Canva. Well, I'll need someone to keep an eye on Mid.
Gaff, dein Typ wird verlangt.
So what? Mid got us to do all the dirty work and then just sailed off into the sunset?
It, seems that way.
Well, nothing we can do about it now. But next time you plan on visiting Sid, you might want to tie her to something before you suggest it.
Ah, don't be so hard on her. Got to admit, the dirty work was kind of fun. Everyone pitching in, all that bollocks. Just like when we built this place.
You're right.
Anyway, we all set to head to the old hideaway. I could do with getting to Canva pretty sharpish. Wouldn't do to keep Lord Rosfield of the Seven High Houses waiting now, would it? Not after he asked for me personally.
Gav will be leaving with me. Will you mind the place while we're gone?
You can count on me. Just be sure to give Sid and the others my regards. All right.
Oh, by the way, Jill will be joining us too. She's got some things to take care of, but she'll meet us there.
I hope she's telling the truth at least.
Canva, huh? Oh nee, Sids Grab. Stimmt, da war ja was. Da war ja was, das alte Versteck.
Well, Sid, I remember what you told me. That if no one is listening to what you have to say, you may as well not say it. But I will say this, old friend. Hugo Kuka is gone. His shadow looms over us no longer.
It's a pity the Phoenix can't be in two places at once. If he'd have been with us, maybe he could have done something for the lost.
Not even the Phoenix can bring people back from the dead. Life has a beginning and an end. So we must live while we have the chance. Not as slaves to the crystals, but as free men.
May we join you?
Lady Karen, what a pleasant surprise.
I thought I'd drop by and see how you were all doing before heading off to restock my supplies. It wasn't the most scenic view back then, but it were never as bad as this.
I know. The blight marches on. And soon, there will be no escaping sights like these. So our mission remains unchanged. We cannot stop until every mother crystal is gone, and their thirst for ether with them. The only one that remains in Storm is Drake's tail in the crystalline dominion.
Our next target.
We're going to Twinside.
It's the capital of the Empire these days. I wouldn't like to think how tightly guarded they've got the place. Not that that'll stop you, but we do well to scout it out before you go charging in.
We would indeed.
If you're off to the Dominion, you can take this great lump with you.
Goods.
Oh, I am sorry. Have you forgotten you're the most wanted man in the Twins? I thought you might like to disguise yourselves as the attendants of a travelling trader, assuming you've no better ideas. You wanted to buy yourself some tools, didn't you? Well, now's your chance.
You're letting me go with them? Oh, thanks, Nan.
Stop that! You'll break me bones, you great galoot. There's a caravan that runs back and forth between the Dominion and the Bocklad markets. It's managed by the Merchants Guild. Just show them Goots' traders pass and you'll be on your way. It'll be a damn sight less risky than footing it the length of the Crystal Road. That's for sure.
Thank you, Karen. And glad to have you with us, Goots.
Okay then. I'll get me things and I'll meet yous there. See yous down in Bocklad.
Get off! Me poor fingers!
Jill, you're with me.
Understood.
And Gav?
Already on my way, Captain.
Be careful.
Aren't I always?
So, trennten sich unsere Wege.
Do you see that, Sid? Your protégé's making a proper little outlaw of himself.
Um sich später wiederzutreffen, natürlich. Das nächste Kapitel beginnt. Ich freue mich schon so auf den Kampf mit Bahamut. Das wird so nice, so episch. So. First, we gotta go there. And we are still half an hour to go. Letni Kluft. Let's go. Östliches Dalmekia. Grenzgänger.
How are you feeling?
Better. Thanks to Taya.
I'm glad to hear it.
And Torgal helped too. The new boy.
Ja. Braver boy. Apropos braver Boy. Ein braver Boy verdient ein Snack. Oh, Leckerli. Well then. Geh mal zu. Machen wir das.
This used to be a trade route for merchants crossing the Scars, till the Republic laid a new road wide enough to let wagons pass. and all official traffic moved there.
Leaving this one for those living outside the law.
Indeed. I doubt we'll be the only outlaws on the trail today.
So ein kleiner Vorahnung, was noch kommt. Da unten ist das ehemalige Fischerdorf, das demnächst die neue Siedlung für die Träger sein wird, aber alles zu seiner Zeit. Everything for itself. Nice. Und hier haben wir die zwei. Can I kill them outright?
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make it out alive.
Doesn't work.
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking fellow? You think he'd be equal to the task?
Well, no doubt. Assuming he's willing to hear us out. Well met, friend. My brother and I have been tasked with finding a merchant's missing cart. You seen it by any chance?
How does a merchant misplace his cart?
Oh, the man's a coward. When he thought goblins might come a-snarling, he ran, leaving his livelihood abandoned in the pass.
He sent the two of us to fetch it, but it's gone. Now, I'm not much of a thinker, but I know the work of thieves when I see it.
My brother's right on all accounts. And by my estimation, the bastards are lying in wait just down the road.
We may have seen our share of action, true, but we've not got the skill in arms to boldly brave an ambush.
You, however, have the look of a man who needn't fear a band of backwater ruffians. What do you say? Will you help us out? Chances are they'll come for you either way. But if you promise to lend us a hand, at least you'll pocket a reward for your troubles. Not exactly savvy, are you? Fine. Go on. Bugger off then.
Werden wir die so oder so bekämpfen müssen.
How nice. They have a hideaway of their own.
And if you ever want to see it again, you pay the toll.
Nice try.
finished.
God damn it. I almost died.
We've done the Republic a service.
That's better.
Well, let's go.
So what do you think?
That we'd be lucky to make...
Really? It's as bad as that?
Oh, aye. There's trouble up ahead. And too much of it for us to handle.
I take it there's danger on the road.
Oh, what about this fearsome-looking
Oh, no doubt. Well met.
How does a...
Oh,
He said...
my brother's...
We may have...
You? Chances are...
Well, if I'm going to have to deal with them anyway.
You've clearly got a fine head on those broad shoulders.
We're lucky you came along. Now, hoping to make a heavy purse in Boklad, our merchant friend loaded his cart with as much as it would carry. Reckon he won't be forking over the rest of our fee if we don't find those goods. So, while you're seeing to those bandits, you keep your eyes open.
All right. Just don't expect me to drag the cart out of there myself.
No. You can leave the cart to us. You just put an end to those bandits and point us in the right direction. You do that, we'll take care of the rest.
You'll be doing Boklad a favor if you can clear out that pass. Why, I dare say they'll give you a hero's welcome.
Ja, ich bezweifle das. Ich meine, wir wissen schon, dass die eigentlichen Banditen sind.
I'm not sure I trust those two. But if there are bandits lying in wait, I should probably take care of them.
Kommen die noch mal, ist die Frage, die ich mir gerade stelle. Nope. I got them all. First time. Scorching hot.
Getting all of this out of here will be a nightmare.
Seems we've found ourselves the right man for the job, wouldn't you say?
Found the cart and didn't leave a single bastard breathing. Our merchant friend will be delighted.
And how exactly will he be getting his goods out of here?
You leave that to us. After all, it'd be wrong to make such a fine warrior haul cabbages to market.
You've done your part. And that's all you need to worry about. Here. It's been a pleasure. Now piss off.
There's no need to be so rude, brother. What if we want his help again next time?
Oh. Sorry. Shit. Good XP. Good money. Oh.
Look at them all. Thought the bastards would have eaten a lot by now.
But we won't be going hungry, that's for sure. You've had your reward and you're not getting any more. Now piss off.
Yeah, let's go.
I see the Dalnecs lag behind Rosaria when it comes to bridge building.
The fallen ruin should hold, at least.
path continues on the other side.
Hier runterfallen ist not gut. Oh well. Guess it works. Hast du gut gemacht, Tode geil. So, erstmal ein Leckerli. Oh ja, stimmt. Der Philosoph. Wir müssen ja auch noch hier... Historiker, eher. Oder was? Nee, war beides? Philosoph und Historiker? I don't quite remember. Oh well. Doesn't matter anyway now. Oh no. There it is.
So this is Zemeckis.
The land of the gods. It's even more impressive than I imagined. I remember being captivated by the story as a child.
Long, long ago, man was overcome by avarice and challenged the gods in a bid to win their power. The final battle took place here, at these falls. Or so the legend goes. If anyone ever manages to plumb those depths, perhaps we'll learn if there's any truth to the tale.
That the gods emerged victorious and punished man for his defiance by visiting upon him 2 curses.
Dominance and bearers. To tell the truth, I always thought it strange that the dominant and their icons were deemed a curse. Back home, the dominant inherited the throne. They were admired and exalted, not spurned. Whenever I got to that part of the story, I always assumed there must be something I'd misunderstood.
You had a lot of storybooks, didn't you? In your room, I mean. When we were young.
The old legends were always my favorites. Epic battles between gods and men. Father encouraged me to read as much as I could. He thought it good for my education.
You really were a boy like any other, weren't you?
Just look at this place. It's enough to make you believe the legends are true.
I know.
We're not far from Boklad. The road will be busier up ahead.
Then we'll have to keep our wits about us. Clive? Something wrong?
Nothing. It's nothing.
Wasserfälle sind so cool. Währenddessen. Des kaiserlichen Hofes. Audienza. Des Kaiserpalasts.
I see the reports are true, Father. You have surrendered the throne to Olivier.
I have. Emperor Olivier shall rebuild the Holy Empire of Sanbreque.
How is he to rule an empire? He is but a boy.
I shall advise him until he comes of age.
Father, please.
Or for as long as I am able. The empire we seek to build needs young blood to rule it, and I can think of none better suited to the task. There is other news, Dion. Hugo Kupka is dead, and Drake's Fang destroyed. The pillars of the Republic have fallen. Ere long, the Imperial banner shall fly over every city in storm. And then, Valisthea. All shall bow before their Emperor.
Father, these are the words of a tyrant.
They are the words of a god. The Emperor whom I gladly serve. Great Greeker, made flesh. Return to your camp, Dion, and ready your forces. It is time to show the world the true power of Sanbreque.
Father, I find you much changed. Is this truly the path you wish to tread? Or are these the ambitions of another? Of Ultima, perhaps?
What nonsense is this? I speak my mind, and my mind only. Though I do owe Annabella thanks for reminding me of certain truths regarding the nature of nations, of rulers, and of the divine.
You would trust the words of this traitress? She betrayed her country. She slew her husband.
You have ever been an invaluable servant to Sanbreque, Prince Dion. I trust you will continue to serve your Emperor in the wars to come.
Canker! Silence! Insolent wretch! You will bend the knee. All else is heresy.
Sire, forgive me.
This audience is over. Come, your Radiance. The Rowena Syndicate awaits your pleasure.
Oh, not another meeting with silly old men. They're so boring. I'm hungry, Father. Can't we have luncheon instead?
Does it pain you that you will not inherit your father's throne?
I have suffered worse.
Count your blessings, Dion. For a base-born child to be chosen by Bahamut is miracle enough. You have risen high on his wings, but you shall rise no higher, lest your impure blood stain the throne.
What do you know of my blood?
The Bocklab markets are to the north. We just need to hug the coast.
Passiert irgendwas während einer Cutscene, das mich wegböllert. Beziehungsweise weil wo ich dann einfach gehen muss. Ich gucke mir das gleich im Editing-Stream nochmal an. Moin! Let's get going, shall we? We don't need to kill them. Just
Infiltrating the Dominion won't be easy with the Imperials on high alert.
No. His Radiance has lost one capital already. We can be sure Sylvester will do everything in his power to hold on to Twinside. His troops are well-trained and increasingly battle-hardened. But it's not as if we can wait for the siege to end.
Where the fuck am I? Tatsächlich die Vorahnung, dass Kackviecher cheaten, Alter. Like, what the heck? Oh. Bit of shade.
They've closed the road to Randalar.
If the siege breaks, they'll need more than this to stop the Imperial legions marching on the capital.
Oh man.
Oh, I'm done for. If I can't get these goods to Randala, how will I pay for my bread?
We'll just have to beg for it, like everyone else fleeing the fall of the Fang. Whole world's gone to hell.
Not the entire world. Just yours.
If you haven't got a pass, you're not getting through. Please, I'm begging you.
Nothing one could do, huh? Ah. 2 Sekunden, der Hund war rein. Ja, komm. Raus und rein und raus und rein. Das Wesen des Doggos. Was ist dieses Doggos? Das klang gerade ziemlich zweideutig. Oh Mann. Was denn?
Alright. Headed over to the Crystalline Dominion too, are you? There's good gil to be made there, believe you me. Yeah. The minute I heard them bandits had blown up Drake's Fang, I packed up me store and pulled me boots on. And so did you, eh? I did have a plan to make me fortune with some baths down by the Dalamil Inn. How can anybody sit back and relax in a land that ain't got a whiff of the crystal's blessing no more? And that's when it hit me. If you're looking for lucre, the Dominion's the place to be. Soon enough, half a storm will be headed there. If I can get in first and set up shop, I'll have a license to mint gil. The guildmasters of Canver will be beggars by comparison. I'll be famous in all 4 quarters of Storm soon enough, and I'll have a fortune that'll make me ma and pa proud.
Well, if you say so.
Not much further to Baghdad now. Good. I've had my fill of life without magic, if you can call it life. The sooner I can fill my flask from a crystal like a civilized adult, the better.
Und mit dieser wundervollen Blick auf den Wasserfall würde ich an dieser Stelle sagen, das war's für diese Episode. Da geht's sogar runter. Ich hoffe, es hat euch gefallen. Wir sehen uns auf jeden Fall beim nächsten Mal wieder. Bis dann, Leute, haut rein. Ihr seid die Besten und nicht vergessen. Ambrosia Jill Torgal mit Jote. Taria. Und Sid. Und Gaff. Und Otto. Und alle anderen auch. Hippokrates sind die Besten. Also dann, bye bye. Bis zum nächsten Mal.